When it comes to master's degrees, MBAs are about as versatile as it gets. They can position you for a wide range of jobs, generally at a pretty competitive salary. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 5 best jobs for new MBA graduates. So let's get started. Coming in at number 1 is consultant. This is maybe not surprising because consultants, like the ones you'd find at Bain, McKinsey, BCG, work with other large corporations on business and management improvement. Basically, everything you learn in an MBA program. In fact, if there was ever a work experience version of an MBA, consulting is probably it. They work with just about every industry. They get involved in a lot of different business processes. And as a consultant, you get the opportunity to build an expertise in an industry, and you get the opportunity to solve a wide range of problems. For example, you may be called upon to address supply chain issues with an automotive company, or you might work with a tech company to improve their marketing processes on how to effectively build a customer pipeline. And you might work with just about any company on perhaps organizational structure. Now, a downside is that consultants tend to work extremely long hours and they travel a lot. Now, if you're younger and perhaps you don't have any major family commitments, this actually might be a fantastic job for you. For others, of course, it may not be ideal. But for all this work, the average salary for a consultant is $108,000. But if you work for a top consulting firm, this amount can actually go up to $255,000. Second job is product manager. This is another job whose responsibilities bear a lot of resemblance to what you learn in an MBA program. Now, a product manager can have different scopes of responsibility depending on the company. But generally speaking, they're responsible for the financial success of a product, which means they need to understand the market for the product, what customers need, what features the product should have, and then implement a go-to-market strategy to sell that product effectively. Again, this is all content you learn in an MBA program. So any job that can leverage everything that you learn is ideal. Average salary here is around $120,000. But it should be noted that you'll tend to find product manager jobs at tech companies. Tech companies usually pay pretty well, especially the larger tech companies, which is why the salary is quite generous. That's why the product manager role tends to skew up. Third job is marketing manager. Now, part of what you learn in an MBA is marketing. It's understanding the market and how to message to people or businesses that have a want or a need for your product. And as a marketing manager, you may find yourself involved with either some or all parts of the marketing engine. Of course, this depends on the company and the size of the company. Generally, the smaller the company, the more you are doing. Larger companies, you tend to have specialized roles for different parts of the marketing funnel. So you may be involved with developing and executing the social media marketing strategy. Or you may be involved with the B2B, which is business to business marketing, that enables a pipeline to be built so that your sales teams can then have warm leads to reach out to and to potentially sell. Average salary here is around $75,000, but with quite a good amount of upward potential. Fourth job is operations analyst. Now, another part of an MBA program typically is process and operations. Now, this is commonly in the context of supply chain, where you're trying to identify opportunities to be more efficient through cost reduction, risk mitigation, or improving delivery speeds. But it's not always supply chain related. Business operations can also refer to, and I'll tie back into my previous example with marketing, the process of how you get warm leads to your sales team. Do you have the right software application that enables the sales team to take action quickly? Or another example, can there be improvements made to how sales are captured? Could that be made more efficient through a different process or tool? As an operations analyst, or really any variation with the word operations in it, you'll get to tackle those types of challenges. Average salary here is around $74,000, with of course the opportunities to continue down the career path of operations, or you can expand outward to project management or even marketing. Taking yet another component of what one learns in an MBA program you've got finance. And a financial analyst type role exists in just about every company, or at least any company that's trying to get the most out of their money invested. A tech company that's looking to invest in new IT tools. One example might be a tech company that's looking to make a large investment in their IT to improve their tools, or even that same company looking to build a new product. There needs to be some kind of analysis to understand what the cost of this product might be, what the company thinks that they will be able to sell that product for, and from that you get a calculation for return on investment. Is it worth it to actually move forward with developing this new product? And just as another example, this can also take form in an investment banking company, where you are assessing the value of an investment and whether the company can expect not only a positive return, but a return that's better than the return they can get from other investments. As a financial analyst of any kind, you're always asking yourself the question of how can we make our money go further. Average salary here is around $77,000, and this can position you, of course, for many roles where there's financial or business acumen that's required. But folks, let me know down in the comments what you think of this list. Is there anything that I might have missed that you would consider to be a top pick for a recent MBA graduate? And if you're in the market for an MBA yourself, you might want to check out my other videos where I talk about my experience with an online MBA program through the University of Illinois. It's a program that I still highly recommend that's done quite a bit for my career. So make sure to check that one out. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around.